Right now, demolition for the Hard Rock Hotel in New Orleans is delayed as crews deem it unsafe to touch. We'll explain. And tropical storm Nestor wreaks havoc in Florida as tornadoes leave significant damage and residents aren't in the clear yet. Plus, the funeral for Tatiana Jefferson, the woman shot and killed inside her home, is stopped after her father files for a temporary restraining order. We'll tell you why. Hello and thank you for spending your weekend with me. I'm Chelsea Jones. Nestor touched down in Georgia tonight as a post-tropical cyclone. This after the National Weather Service says an EF2 tornado hit parts of Polk County near Tampa last night. No serious injuries have been reported, but there is a lot of damage. Take a look at this video. These are damages from a neighborhood in central Florida where you can see debris everywhere, houses destroyed, even the roof of Kathleen Middle School gone. According to weather.com, 2 more tornadoes hit southwest Florida. Thousands of people are still without power, and forecasts show that Nestor is raising overnight threats of severe weather in the Carolinas. It's been exactly 7 days since the Hard Rock Hotel collapsed in New Orleans. Demolition for the 2 cranes on site was originally set for yesterday, then today, and now it's set for noon tomorrow. You may ask why? Why the delay? But that's because crews who inspected the cranes say they're in worse shape than they thought. So we need more time, or they need more time, to gather a plan to knock them down safely. 3 workers died during the collapse.
We've told you that this is a very dangerous building. The cranes are, still in a precarious situation, and so their timeline has moved. And once again, we've always said that safety is number one.
Update you tomorrow to see if crews are able to make a plan to take those cranes down. The funeral for Tatiana Jefferson, the woman shot and killed inside her home by a Fort Worth police officer, has been postponed. This after her father says he's been left out of making arrangements. A judge signed a temporary restraining order Friday made by Marquise Jefferson, that's her father. The funeral was scheduled for today at the Potter's House in Dallas, where Al Sharpton was actually scheduled to speak. But at a news conference last night, a family spokesman said Jefferson's father made this move over concerns that money was being raised inappropriately in the family name.
When you raise money for a specific purpose and that money is not needed, I believe that you're defrauding the people who are weakened at heart that wants to do something.
There will be a hearing Monday to determine whether the temporary restraining order should be allowed to continue. The funeral is expected to be rescheduled after that hearing. Well, a Monroe man is offering a $100 reward if you can return his 4-wheeler. Charles Walters says his 2008 Kawasaki 50cc was stolen right out of his backyard Thursday night. If you have seen this ATV, Walters is asking that you contact him at 318-331-5033 or Monroe Police at 318-329-2600. 1 man arrested and 2 men in the hospital, including a police officer, the other fighting for his life. It all happened early Friday morning at Grambling State University, and witnesses say it happened after a fight broke out at the Hobdy Assembly Center. Louisiana State Police arrested 19-year-old Princeton Adams Friday afternoon. They say he shot the 2 victims. Now, during this fight, Adams shot an unidentified male twice in the chest. He is in critical condition, and Grambling State Police attempted to break up that fight, and that is when the officer got shot in the leg. However, his injuries are non-life threatening. Adams has been charged with 2 counts of attempted second-degree murder.
There were 2 officers there that were doing security for that party, specifically for the party, which is a good thing. Unfortunately, the one that got shot in the leg. But, you know, if they weren't there, it could have been a lot worse.
That's not what I want people to think the HBCU experience is about.
Grambling State University students say they don't want their campus to be painted in a negative light, but it is time for security to be taken more seriously. We will continue to update you on the conditions of the 2 victims. Now, GSU's new campus police chief, Jerry Melton, released a statement following that shooting, and it reads in part, improving campus security is an ongoing and active effort at Grambling State University. We are grateful for the support of the city of Grambling, the city of Ruston, our Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office, and Louisiana State Police for the immediate and continuous support in our campus safety efforts. 1 month after the shooting death of Christopher Coleman, his family says justice has still not been served. So the Coleman family took to the streets and held a protest Friday to raise awareness. Monroe police say Coleman was shot and killed last month off of Winsboro Road in Monroe. Police arrested Leontarius Smith and Lamarcus Alexander on charges related to Coleman's death. Both have since been released, but Coleman's sister says they need to be back behind bars.
If you cleaned the crime scene up, you got something to hide. You got rid of the guns and the evidence. So they didn't have nothing to go back. You feel what I'm saying? So we want some justice. These boys need to be in jail.
Coleman says if nothing is solved locally, she's going to head to Baton Rouge to speak with the Attorney General. Well, Greater Ouachita Water Company has issued a precautionary boil advisory after a water main break on Highway 80. It happened in western Ouachita Parish after an 8-inch water main busted. Customers are advised to boil their water for at least a minute and then allow it to cool before use. West Highway Arkansas Water System will be collecting samples for testing. Well, Darrell Berry, candidate for State Senate District 16, is calling it quits. He will no longer be on the ballot for the November 16th runoff election. Berry released a statement Friday saying he's decided to remove his name from consideration for office. He says he made the decision after much prayer and consideration and feels the district needs unity. So Berry says he will continue to serve as the District 4 member of the Monroe City School Board. Ouachita Parish Library is celebrating children literacy with its 41st annual Pumpkin Bash. This Halloween festival is unlike any other. The library had local children's book authors, games, candy, and more. And children that participated could pick out a book and then take it home for free. A simple reminder of how important reading is.
They learn that books are fun, books are exciting, and books are something to be treasured. This is something really fun that they get to do, lots of fun things, but at the end of the day, they get to bring a book home with them to keep on their shelf, which is very exciting.
We'll have more information on our website on how you can learn more about the Ouachita Parish Library System. Well, an event as old as time continued today for its 10th year as young and old people gathered for a community team-up to clean up event on Coleman Avenue in West Monroe. Keep West Monroe Beautiful and Ouachita Green took their efforts to the streets Saturday morning after multiple members of the community reached out saying they needed some cleaning. So after working for many hours, 50 volunteers cleaned up from the Endom Bridge all the way down to Bancroft Boulevard.
We really just want to make a difference in our community. We see a need, we fill that need. We see members of the community passing by, they're all smiling, waving. They're thankful that we're out here doing this today.
Ouachita Green will be hosting its annual America Recycles Day November 9th at the Monroe Civic Center. Coming up on NBC 10 News at 10, it's my personal favorite. Not that you guys asked for anything, but it is the anniversary of the first bottled Coke, and the Beatenhorn celebrated in a very big way. We'll tell you after the break, but first, a quick look at your forecast.
Big day to drink a Coke outside as we had a lot of warm temperatures and sunshine out there. That'll be changing as we start the upcoming work week with some severe weather. We'll time out those details coming up when NBC 10 News at 10 continues.